San se acabó. San se acabó. And this expression is used when you just want to end something, finish something, that's it, that's all, that's that, even. So this is a very good expression to say that. San se acabó. You can have just your sentence and then end it with this. And you're pretty much saying, that's it, that's all. But anyways, let's see the meaning of this phrase. So, word, because it's crazy here. Before I show you the meaning, acabó. Oops, that's quite not the color but I want to use. So acabó means, finished, finished. That's the meaning of the word acabó, se acabó. Okay, this is another word, acabó, se acabó. It's finished, it's done, there's no more, even, that's the meaning. San, I'm not sure why san was added to the expression, but I know for sure that this is like san se acabó, that's the meaning, it's done, that's it. So it's technically a phrase slash expression, okay, that became a word pretty much. Okay, so let's talk about the meaning of this word. The meaning of this word is call it a day. That's all. That's it. That's that. So that's the meaning of this word. So call it a day, if you're working and you just want to leave, you're done with work, you can say call it a day, san se acabó, let's call it a day, san se acabó, there's no more work for today, right? So you can use this expression for that, or just if you want to say that's all, that's all, that's it, that's that, just like we have over here. So let's look at some examples using this word in Spanish. Okay, so the first word is, the first sentence or example is, y se acabó. Vámonos. Y se acabó. Vámonos. So this sentence, you can say it in many different situations. So this whole thing is a very good thing to learn. Y se acabó, vámonos. I know that the word can be a little different to, not different, a little difficult to pronounce. San se acabó. 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 Okay, so you need to practice its pronunciation for sure. So the meaning of this sentence is, let's call it a day. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. It's done. There's nothing else to do. So that's the meaning of this sentence. You can say san se acabó just by itself, or you can say y san se acabó. It's like saying and that's all, that's it, that's that, or just let's call it a day. Okay, let's call it a day. Y se acabó. Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Remember the accent mark on top of the letter A, because if you don't have it, the pronunciation changes to vámonos, vámonos. And some Spanish speakers, sometimes they don't use the accent mark, but it's good to have good grammar. So just don't forget the accent mark there. Vámonos, vámonos means let's go. You can use vámonos as, as an expression, and that just means let's go. Vámonos, let's go. Y se acabó. Vámonos. Okay, so this is a very good word. It will make you sound natural in Spanish, more like a native speaker, you know. San se acabó. Instead of saying, okay, we're done for today. It's just like in English, you know. In English, the expression call it a day, it's a very common one and it's really useful. So it's the same in Spanish. We have those things, those expressions, and they're pretty good, very interesting, very expressive for sure. Okay. The next example is solo le voy. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Solo le voy a llamar. Oops. Y san se acabó. Solo le voy a llamar y san se acabó. Okay, so as I said before, you can add this word at the end of sentences, just saying, you know, let's call it the day. That's all. That's it. That's that. So if you are doing a bunch of things and you're kind of tired, you know, you don't want to do more than what you've done on that day, you can say, you know what, I'm just going to do this and that's it. So it's similar. It's similar. San se acabó. Solo le voy a llamar y san se acabó. Okay? That's it. So the meaning of this sentence is I'm just going to call him and that's it. You know, maybe someone is asking you, hey, can you help me with this and that? You know, can you call this person for me or whatever? And you have done quite a few things for your friend or the person is who is asking you to do things. You can just say, okay, I'm going to do this and that's it. No more. No more. Okay. So let's break this down and let's see how this sentence works. Solo. Solo means just or only. In the past, there was a whole thing about, you know, adding an accent mark on top of the letter O, the first O, just like this, you know. Solo. I mean, you can do it still, and that's okay. But recently, there has been a change in, you know, in the Spanish dictionary from the La Real, what was it called? Real Academia, Real Academia de Lengua Española. So it's pretty much, you know, this whole thing about, or I don't even know, is it an organization or something like that about Spanish and meanings and whatnot? But now apparently you can just have the accent mark or not. So it doesn't matter anymore. Because without the accent mark, it can mean alone. Estoy solo, I'm alone. Or estoy sola, I'm alone. But you can use either one now. You know, it's a bit confusing, but we can have it with the accent mark, and it means just or only, or without it, and it's pretty much the same meaning. I know it can get tricky for sure. Okay, solo means just, okay, or only, also alone. In this situation, it means just. Le voy, yo le voy. That means I am going, and also include the letter A. Yo le voy a. That whole thing, you don't need yo, but le voy a means I'm going to do something. Okay. And le is a reflexive pronoun and it means him. Okay. Or her as well. So solo le voy a. I'm just going to him. What are you going to do? Call. Okay. You're going to call. Llamar. Llamar. Llamar means to call. If you pick up the phone and you call someone, you can use the verb llamar, or you can use it if you're like, you know, shouting someone's name. Miguel. Miguel. Estoy llamando a Miguel. Miguel. So I'm calling him or I'm just shouting his name. I mean, you don't have to shout. you know, you can just say, you're just calling someone, you're just saying their name out loud. Okay. So le voy a llamar, solo le voy a llamar. I'm just going to call him. That's the meaning of this part of the sentence. Y means and. And obviously, we have the expression we're learning today. That's it. That's it. That's that. That's all. Okay. So that's the meaning of this word right here. Also, remember, it means let's or call it the day, to call it the day. Just call it the day. If you add e, it's like saying, let's or and, literally. That's it. Y se acabó, let's call it the day. Y se acabó can also mean and, that's it, that's all, that's that. Okay, so just remember that. It's very interesting for sure. For sure. It's a good word. San se acabó. San se acabó. Excellent. Do you guys have any questions, by the way?